Hi everyone! In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make egg cups in clay. So I start off by taking out some clay. I'm using earthenware clay, but you could use stoneware clay or another clay if you'd like. And I start off by kneading it just to warm it up a little bit, and then I take my scale and I measure 90 grams of clay. And I divide this clay into 3 different parts, so I use 40 grams for the top part of the egg cup, 20 for the middle and 30 for the bottom. And here I'm just smoothing out the clay for the top part, and this is the second part of the egg cup, which I'm forming into a cylinder shape, and then I flatten the bottom part with my palm. And now I'm going to use the pinching technique or pinching method, which means that I am going to pinch in order to create a bowl shape for the top part of the egg cup. So I am just moving it around and pinching as I go. And if the top part of the egg cup gets dry, then you can just smooth it out with your fingers. The next step is to use the score and slip method, which means that you're going to firstly score the parts that you want to attach together. And I am using just a tool, but you could use a knife or anything sharp. Then I'm going to start mixing the slip. So slip works like a glue in clay building, and it is just dry clay and water mixed together, and it creates this kind of glue. So it's very good to have when you're going to attach pieces together. And if you don't have this, you could also use water. I'm also going to roll out a tiny coil and attach it to the cup just to secure the 2 parts together, and I'm going to blend this with a wooden tool. And if you don't have a wooden tool at home, I would recommend using a spoon or something similar. That's what I did in the beginning. So now I'm going to smooth out the edges a little bit. You can do this as you go if you see that the edges get dry. I try not to use too much water in clay building because water weakens the clay. And here I am attaching the bottom part as well using the same technique. So I am using the slip to attach, and I twist slightly because it makes the pieces attach together better. So here I'm rolling out a coil as well, adding and blending, just as I did before. And I'm also going to use my fingers just to pinch at the bottom of the cup to make it more stable. Here I'm just doing some final touches and fixing, but the cup is pretty much done. So here I'm adding my potter's mark or my stamp, which is Loveless, which is my last name. And I love this part. I think it's so fun to add your personal stamp to your project, and I think it looks really professional as well. So this is the final look once the cup has been glazed, and I do this at a studio. So if you have a local studio nearby, you can contact them and ask to maybe use their kiln, because you need a very warm kiln in order to fire ceramics. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!